What's good, guys? Today, in our second story time, I'm kind of happy the first one did good, honestly. It just shows me that you guys kind of like these type of things and you guys want more videos of stuff. Today, we're going to be playing Naruto Shinobi Striker. I kind of like this game. It's a game, another game where I can just talk a little bit. But anyways, my first X. And first love wasn't bad. My first love was my best. We were both 14 and we both grew up together, became 16, and we started realizing that we both have a lot in common. We both liked each other so much that we just decided to just skip the talking phase and get to it. We both said that we both said we were happy we met at 14 and talked for 2 years to make sure we were comfortable doing this talking, and she was very nice. You're okay with that? You're okay with him essentially threatening not even himself, but he's threatening your values in a man? He was very jealous, very jealous. So I had a girl best friend at school and she got jealous of that. Pretty normal, because she thinks something was gonna happen. Nothing happened, honestly. Got jealous multiple times. We had a very weird argument, but we came back together and worked things out. I told her I loved her and only her. And the sad part is, bro, the only reason I lost her was because of family. Her family, they didn't like me. I was fair. I was too nice. I wasn't dominant. I wasn't a man. I was just a boy to them. I wasn't really seen as a man. It was just interesting. We both gave each other nicknames. We both loved each other for who we were. We both had the same interests. We both gamed. We both saw each other. We both talked. Even though we weren't able to see each other anymore after the family figured me out or thought I wanted her for a buddy or whatever, even though I wasn't really interested in that. I was apparently asexual, giving off asexual vibes, and I won't say if it's true or not. I won't say if it's true or not because I myself don't know for sure if I would ever get into that. Probably if I love the person really much, I probably would. But anyways, it still hurts to this day. And she taught me so much about emotion. She was the start of me learning how to feel, bro. I started gaining emotions and started being not a robot because of her, bro. Fun fact. Oh, they're wrong for me. Okay. And she was the reason why I started being nice and stopped being rude to everybody. She made me better. She didn't make me the emo kid I was growing up. And so I loved her for many reasons. She wanted the best of me and I wanted the best of her. She tried to, she talks way more. She tried to make every conversation interesting. She knew that I wasn't really very much of a talker for multiple reasons, and I knew that was a red flag of me back then. I should have been. I was okay to talk about stuff and listen to her. I was like a black cat, like what most people said. Like, I just needed a golden retriever to my black cat type of stuff. She wore glasses, and she's very flirty with who she's with. She even in public, bro. She doesn't care if she's in freaking public, and I was like, whoa. Hey man, I understand that you love me a lot, but like, let's not be like over the top like we do when we're just on a date, right? We're just walking in public trying to get to the date, trying to hang. During the date, I'll tell you the good part. There was no bright flags there either, by the way. Wait, that takes away your freaking ultimate? What? What the heck happened? I worked hard for that, bro. Oh, okay. Anyways, after I was really interrupted by old gameplay, she was a very nice person. She knew my worth. She knew everything about me. I didn't see it. I was a depressed kid. I said bull every time. I didn't really say bull to her face. I said bull behind under my breath. She said, "You said what?" And I said, "I agree with you." In a very emo-ish tone. That is what Blue Jay would say. I was an e-boy. But in real life as well. I don't know if they call that. I don't know if they just call that straight emo or just e-boy in real life. I don't know what it's called in real life, but I was that basically. And so I was very shy. I wore black. I had a hoodie on, wore a mask sometimes, and during the day I always take it off because it's disrespectful, in my opinion, to hide yourself in an actual good decent setting. And if it was planned out from both of you, I planned it out, she planned out before our schedule because she knew that we both worked at the time. And so we started talking, and then once the parents realized that we were still talking, they took her phone, they took literally everything and said, I think it's time. It was a good one, it was a very good 2 years, but I think it's time for us to split because my family won't let you in my life anymore. I cried for 3 months, actually. I was so depressed that I lost someone so big in my life. That's not family. It hurt so much that I became static. I became a robot again, but unbudging. It was hard to make me budge, to have any hint of emotion, and I haven't lose any friends after that too. Like, one of them said you dropped her, and you said she was like, I was like, no, I didn't drop her. I didn't fumble her either. It was just family. It was the right time, but wrong family. And to this day, I still worry about her. Now we get into the second one. This one's gonna be very freaking short. That's all I'm gonna say. This one made me mad, right? The second one is a liar, a pedo. To start, we both played the same game. We both met in a Discord, right? Like a Discord setting where we both played the freaking same game. It was normal at first, but very too much flirty, way too much. When we started talking, she was very, normal. She was very talkative. She wasn't really talkative though. Now to the reason why I hate her so much. So you know how she cheated on her past ex for me? Oh yeah, I didn't think she was with someone. She didn't even say she cheated. In the fun fact, she didn't tell me anything about it. They just said they were close friends. By the way, that girl was 16, and she's 18, already graduated high school. Interesting. You're talking to a sophomore when you already graduated high school. Interesting. I didn't pay that too much mind, right? 16 is pretty. It can happen sometimes. But what made me laugh the most is that she said this. I just want you to know that I still love you, but I'm gonna take take a break and take some space. Dog, when she said that to me, it kind of just, I kind of understood, right? Mind you, this is when I started realizing something. So you know how most Discord people match their profile pictures? I did that with my first one, and I was happy to do it too. This girl didn't match a single time with me, mind you. But she matched with her ex and her new quote-unquote boyfriend at the time. And we'll get to that in 1 second. Don't worry. It's a long story. But it wasn't her fault, right? Because she was going to get back with me, quote unquote. Funny thing is, her ex was good friends with me. We were just chatting, right? Normal stuff. But bro, it made me so mad when she just said that to me, saying that she was gonna work on herself. It's not me, it's her. And I told her, bull, you haven't, what's going on? And she's like, oh, I'm just not ready for the commitment, right? Let's not forget that she had another boyfriend after she said that. Literally the next day, she had a matching profile pic with someone, and then her ex said they started dating. And then that's when the ex told me everything about what was wrong with the girl. I was like, no way she's doing all this. And here is why I said pedo. You wanna know something funny, bro? The person she was talking to was freaking 14. She was 18 and he was 14, and they're talking. So you're basically talking to a person that's probably in 8th grade or very early freshman. It hurts, dude. It really did. Like, next thing I knew, bro, I blocked her and left her Discord. She said, "Why did you do all this?" I didn't say anything to her. But her ex, that are buddy with her still, told her that I was done and you're probably not going to see him again. And she still hasn't to this day. Now, you all know about the Kush situation. Because I know people are still gonna compare this or keep saying I was a simp type stuff, yada yada yada. I don't care. So, you all know that she never really did a video, voice call, or anything like that. So it was kind of hard to, you know, get a proof. Even from Banjo, all bro heard was a freaking laugh, and he got but so it was true. She was trying to keep me a secret and everything, yada yada. She was trying to keep me hidden for 3 people and said, "Oh, they'll probably make fun of you, whatever." I was like, well, if we're actually gonna be quote unquote partners, we should not care what other people think. Still turned out my idea. And then another thing, if you like something and she doesn't, she would basically make you not like it anymore. If she's doing something, if you're playing threes, right, and she said, "Oh, I don't want to see you play threes anymore, and I hope you're gonna be done with it," I said, "You're gonna make me stop playing threes, and you're gonna make me stop playing the finals? Hell no." December is when I figured out everything about Kush. And I kind of knew something was up with her, because she says she has a bad memory but remembers certain things that she shouldn't remember, but doesn't remember the big things. Kind of suspicious, for one. For two, Bryce and turn around next corner, bro. I figured out Banjo was in the thing, and I figured out someone else was in the thing. Interesting. Third, we're not done. We're nowhere near done. She says the weirdest things and says it's her affection. Yeah, you wanting to dice me up is your type of affection, bro. You getting a kick out of that and talking about freaking, by the way, I did not. This is from her. Vor is weird. Honestly, all I did, bro, was just turn off my brain to those things and just said, you know what, I'm just here to help someone out. And the next thing I knew is that she got someone else in the mix. Killa 2 Raw, my boy, the person I consider as a rival big on West and pretty fun to go against, treated my boy wrong and tried to get him in the circle. Lucky enough, he was like near the late game as well. And then another person, Amy Kazama, my other person that I almost got looped around in there too. So that was pretty interesting, right? And so she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she said she can hold a maximum of 4. That was a lie. Another thing, we got into so many arguments because of how I thought. I lied to her so many times, and she was okay with that. But when I told her the truth, she was so sensitive. She's also a sensitive baby, bro. It's like she wasn't a grown woman at all. She's just a kid playing in an adult's world, trying to manipulate people to play Pokemon. And yeah, I did say that. You're getting this from me. So this is going to be the longest segment. I do it another first video thing. This might be like a recurring thing. But yeah, she just started doing these weird things. And then that's when I said, you know what? One day she'll ask me how I really think about her without with my mask off. Now, I'm going to hold that for a second and talk about the beginning part. She was depressed. She was this, that, the third. She talked about her losing her real life friends, which I kind of related to. And she had her title as depression. And then she said today was the day. I was like, you sure? I don't think today's the day, man. I tried to help her out and work type stuff. Apparently Rekko talked to her too, and she thought very highly of Rekko. Rekko, my other boy, was chilling. Bro was I was talking to him because, you know, the situation he was going through, you know, trying to get his input. Bro told me kind of fishy. Next thing, another warning. Answer told me hell to the no. Guard told me hell to the no. By the way, I lost 3 friends, online friends that I was chill with on a daily basis because of that person, and made me Hollywood. Because she wanted to throw a fit and I had to make another server. I made 3 servers that day. One with her, one with Guard in them, because I'm pretty cool. I like being around them. They're pretty cool and chill. They know I know how to take a joke compared to her. And the 3rd server, the one that I'm making for my actual, streams and stuff, where people want to chat and make community in there. And the other one is still up, but I just blocked her and kicked her out, honestly. I'm not. And just like people that just talk in there on the regular, like close people of mine. Sure, in the beginning, I lost 3 friends. Yada, yada, yada. The 2nd server was about to close down because of freaking Paint that she got mad at. Because of her getting thrown down in 3s. Yeah, you almost cutting off your friendship because you got thrown down in 3s is quite insane, don't you think? And all the allegations on her, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about my side of my story. Because you guys can look at Blue Jay and Lucy for that. I'm gonna take off my hoodie for a second because this is gonna be a very, I don't know why I did this. I just stood there. This is gonna be a very long part. I'm gonna even turn off the music for this, bro. Dog, I say that she is the biggest liar of my life. I should have figured it out too. So, 3 instances. I introduced her to my best friend. She was a prick to her. Even though she was already going through a lot too, a prick to her. Second thing, she lies about her depression and all the other stuff for more ways to manipulate soft people or people that went through the same thing, and gave her the benefit of the doubt that she's not a bad person. You are not gonna sit in here and tell me that you are, because you being quote unquote depressed did not do anything, bro. You doing all of the stuff that you did to me, did behind my back too, and blame it on your depression, it's so dumb. I'm depressed, and I don't even talk about it that much. Her, on the other hand, she always acts like everything's bad in life. Everything's negative. And the one time I got at her, she said, I'm sorry and all that. I just have trust issues. I'm like, I do too, but if I trust you, why don't you trust me? Next thing you know, she started being dry again. And she was not really talkative at all. It was very one-sided, and I kind of wanted to ask Banjo that during that live stream, but he didn't really get to answer me when Blue Jay talked over me, because I'm a very quiet person. But she's very rude, bro. So I kind of got a lot from her behind her back, because I have, homies, right? The day ones helped me out this time and proved to me that she was bad too. I did my inside work, they did their outside work through other people. So they tried to manipulate Rice. F'd up, bro. F'd up immediately. Like, what? Seriously, why? Second thing, why did she just pretend, or quote unquote RELAT, I'm not going to spell that right now because I'm kind of, I took my hoodie off. If I take my hoodie off, bro, I'm pretty mad. She basically just said her thing was roleplay, a joke, and said I already had someone else in mind. Duh, she said that once afterwards. After I broke up with her, I forced it too. And I said, you know what? I thought you were cool. You changed my mind that quick. And once I heard all these allegations, and once I figured out everything, I blocked her. And the funny thing is, she tried to defend herself. You can't defend yourself with evidence. You cannot. I told everyone this. Anyone that met me knows that I strive for information more than money. Anyone that knows me, like, from the core. And I'm telling you guys this because you guys are, family to me as well. But anyways, where's the person? Anyways, you're not going to tell me that you can defend yourself against pure and factual evidence that was made from multiple people and proof of it actually happening. Rice gave us proof. Guard gave us proof. and answer. My boy gave me proof. So what made you think you can knock down hardcore proof evidence? Very concrete, very hard to get away from you. Evidence. It's like a charge from a police officer that was made within a month. You cannot get that off of you until you take freaking classes. Tell me that you did not mess anything up without telling me that I'm sorry. That's all she said, bro. Every little thing. She went behind my back, I'm sorry. Lied to me in my face, I'm sorry. Lied behind my back, put words in her mouth about me, and says I'm sorry. Lied to me about Banjo, I'm sorry. Banjo being lied to about me not knowing anything, I'm sorry. I'm tired of it. Once you hit me with the third I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that no more. I gave you so many chances. You're not gonna just say I'm sorry and get away with it. I even told you this at the very near the end. I said I'm sorry, it's not gonna cut anymore. You're doing the same thing we talked about the first time, and you keep saying you have a low social battery, you're depressed, and you have other things to do. I don't think you're depressed, man. I think you're just using it. Low social battery, bull. And I was nice. I was treating you like a human being. You treat me like I'm freaking like you thought you were Ayana Koji trying to treat me like a freaking tool. What? Like, you're not gonna treat me like a puppet? You're not gonna treat me like a freaking tool? And I'm not a robot. I'm not your slave. Hell no. Another thing, and this is the last point, and then we're ending it here. So you guys all agree that I'm an introvert, right? I'm very shy when I'm in a group setting or with other people, not on the stream. Very shy. Even on the internet, for some reason, I don't talk much, or get told to be quiet type stuff. So that's why I named myself Silent. Funny enough. Anyways, dog, when I say I had to change to an extrovert that quickly, it pissed me off. That was my breaking point. You're making me change my entire persona just to talk to you, and you keep saying be more interesting. Why don't you stop ending your sentences with one letter? Okay, one word that doesn't really contribute to the freaking conversation, and that is a big thing. Because my love language by far is quality time. I love spending time with my partner. The fact that she got Sin in trouble and then said she'll get Sin again, bro. You already made Sin a bad guy. Why is Sin gonna listen to you again? You already ruined Sin's life. You even got his freaking mother. What makes you think he's gonna be nice to you? And then he admitted that you were treating him wrong. He even admitted from Blue Jay, allegedly admitted that you were evil. And you're gonna say that you're not? You're gonna say like, oh yeah, I did manipulate people for my own fun, did it with many ways, but you're not gonna mention your part with me at all. You're not gonna mention the person that basically wanted to make your life better. Because I try to be nice, and I learned a lot from Blue Jay actually. I'm not gonna do things for others anymore. I'm gonna do what's right. And in my book, do they deserve it? Do I think they deserve it? And if I second guess myself, no, they don't deserve my niceness. They don't deserve it. But if it's all fun and games, right? Then yeah, sure, I don't mind. If it's all fun and games, I'll play the act, right? I'll play the role of being the joke. But I've regained my confidence, I would say, because back then my confidence was always broken or shattered, and I put it together, even though it doesn't glue back. This time I took my shattered confidence and glued it together and and I super glued it too, and made sure that I don't get hurt again. But yeah, if you guys want more of that, leave it down in the comments what you guys want to listen to next time. This has been your boy Silent, and as always, and I'm going to put this in every single outro, if you guys have any stories you guys want to share, please put it down in the comments. I will either react to it through comments, or if it's very interesting that it's like very unique and I can actually talk about it too, like my own type of stories, or help you out even, you can leave that in the comments and below, and I'll make a video of it. Anyways, hope you guys have a nice time, nice day, nice night, and see you guys next time. Peace.